Getting sick is bad enough, but imagine having to choose between taking a sick day or paying your bills. For a lot of Michigan workers without access to paid time off, that's already a reality. And now state lawmakers are deciding whether to make it even worse. Here's the deal. A court-ordered law set to kick in this month would require every Michigan business to offer at least 40 hours of paid sick time annually, or 72 hours for companies with 10 or more employees. But State House Republicans in Lansing just passed a plan to gut that requirement. And if they get their way, 96% of Michigan businesses, basically any company with fewer than 50 employees, wouldn't have to follow these new rules. And that would mean more than 1.2 million Michigan workers would lose that guaranteed access to paid sick leave. Republicans say that businesses can't afford the mandate and that many already offer paid sick time voluntarily. But workers and unions argue that leaving it up to employers' goodwill isn't good enough, and that politicians are only backtracking on changes that voters have been wanting for years. Recent polls show widespread bipartisan support for guaranteed leave for workers. And here's the kicker. Michigan's Supreme Court already ruled that these protections should stand, but now Republicans are scrambling to rewrite the rules before the laws take effect. Their plans will require support from Democrats if they're going to pass into law, which seems unlikely as Senate Democrats have their own plans to tweak the law in the works too. So far, nothing is final. So what happens next? Either lawmakers from both sides of the aisle work together to push through a last-minute change, or the original law takes effect as scheduled on February 21st. If you care about worker protections and paid sick leave, or just keeping politicians accountable, now is the time to stay tuned.